All right, welcome everybody. So what we are going to do today is we're going to get ready and look at our second challenge for STEM, which is going to be our paper airplane toss. So what we want to see is how far you can throw your paper airplane. We're going for the longest distance. Now the way we're going to do that is we're going to give you a couple rules that you need to, or guidelines that you're going to have to use when you build your paper airplane. The first thing is the materials that you can use. You can only use 3 sheets of paper that we will provide you. You must use at least 1 full sheet of paper. You cannot cut it and make a smaller paper airplane. It has to be at least 1 full sheet. But if you want to, you can add 2 extra sheets to make it bigger if you want to, or heavier. The next thing is you can use 3 staples and 3 paper clips. So the only 3 things that you're allowed are staples, paper clips, and paper. Now, once you have built your paper airplane, you need to test it. So there's some things that we need to think about when we go ahead and start trying to launch our paper airplane. One is the amount of force that you're going to take when you throw your paper airplane. So a lot of people want to throw it as hard as they can, but when you do that, sometimes too much force causes you to release your paper airplane at the wrong angle. Now remember, a paper airplane glides and cuts through the air. You only have one chance to give it propulsion. After you release it, that's the amount of force that it has. So if you throw it too hard, sometimes you'll throw it too far down or you'll throw it too far up. So when you release it too early, a lot of air will catch it and it'll cause lots of drag and resistance, causing that paper airplane to shoot up and then fall down. If you throw it too far down, then you're going to be putting that angle to where the wind is going to catch the top part of the blades, and it's going to slow it down and push it down into the ground. So practice your release point of where you're releasing it. And if you get a good enough angle that is slightly tilted up so that the paper airplane goes up and then comes down. You need to watch how hard you throw though, because if you throw it too hard, sometimes the force that you're throwing it will cause the paper airplane to go right or left and mess up. So what we want you guys to do is build you a paper airplane. If you want to build multiple ones, you sure can. Go outside. We want you to make sure that you check the wind. If it's a windy day, make sure that you're throwing with the wind so you get a tailwind that's going to help push your paper airplane. If you throw your paper airplane into the wind, it's going to create lots of resistance and drag, and it's going to slow your paper airplane down and make it fall at a shorter distance. Once you've got the wind and you throw it, we want you to measure how far you've thrown it. And for a fun challenge, if you can get a sibling or a parent to record you doing it, send it to your 4-H agent and we'll upload it to social media to prove how good you are at building your paper airplanes. Hope you guys enjoy this activity, and we look forward to seeing your responses.